Hello everyone, Linda Israel here, and I am sharing with you a dragonfly themed junk journal that I have made using the Calico Collage Dragonfly Journal Kit. Make sure that you check out the description box. It'll have a blog post with all the details of the items that I used today in this journal, as well as links to my store where you can purchase my journal. You can get links to Calico Collage, and I have 3 kits that I have made. Much like I did for the Simply Winter kit, I made kits out of this one. This journal measures 6 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall and has a 1.5 inch spine. It is covered with fabric, and then I have used some really pretty ribbon that I picked up out of the Christmas section. I've also used the Calico Collage image on a piece of cardstock that I sewed. I also add some trim and as well as some tulip glitter paint. So I think you can see that it's shimmery and glittery, and because it wasn't, glitter added to glue, it won't rub off. So you're not going to get glitter on your hand. I've also created for this journal a charm, and it has lots of little elements in it. And I have a tutorial that shows how I made that. And then I've added a brooch that can be removed, so you can wear that if you want. In my kits, they will not have the journal charm, nor will they have the brooch. If you are wanting those, just message me, and I will see what I can do about making one for you. So let's get into the inside of 3 signatures that hold 19 sheets of paper total of 76 pages. Right off the bat inside, I've used fabric as a pocket, and I've added a couple of extra elements that I didn't use. So here is a little flower. Here is a little tag tuck spot that you could add. Here is a little corner pocket. And then here's another little corner tuck spot that I've used in other journals, but this time I just didn't get it pasted down. I thought, well, that might be fun for whoever gets this journal. On the inside, I've added another version of what I used on the cover. So in the kit, you will get a blue and a pink, just like this one, and then you can choose to use it on your cover. I've used a die cut here, and all the pages have been sprayed with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. I made my own stencil, and I used a dragonfly image and used that with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. I've also stamped, and you can see that I've sewn lace on some of the pages. Here's another journaling card where I again added some of the glitter paint to the image and sewed it onto a piece of cardstock. I've added some elements here throughout. You'll see some Prima paper flowers throughout this journal. Here's just a pink piece of paper to write on, and here's a little tag. Another journaling card. Here's an embellished paper clip that I have made, and I made another journaling card that looks like an old postcard. It's a rubber stamp, and I have colored it with pencils and added some glitter. Another one of the notebook pages that I've sprayed with Tattered Angels. And it's hard to see, I know, on this video, but it just has such a beautiful iridescent, reminds me of what a dragonfly's wings would look like glistening in the sun. Some more journaling papers and a little envelope, which I also have these envelopes. They're little 3x3 envelopes for sale, undecorated in my shop. Some more little flowers and some eyelash trim here. This was a piece of old stationery or letterhead. Here's a tuck spot here that I didn't add anything to. I'm just going to show you that there's a little spot right there that you can add to yourself. I used some dragonflies and punched those out of a couple of different colors of paper that have been used in this kit inside. This is an envelope that comes from Calico Collage and a couple of little cards, and I went ahead and added some of the tulip glitter paint onto there so it has a nice shimmer, and then I added another little heart with a dragonfly just to give it some more dimension. This is a journaling card from the kit as well. and I added the glitter paint to it and attached it to a piece of cardstock, and I just love the way this piece turned out. Little tuck spot I made out of an old book page, adding the Calico Collage image and then the tags from the Calico Collage kit. Here's another tag that I made out of an old dictionary and then one of the images from Calico Collage onto a piece of cardstock. This belly band was just a piece left over, so I used it. Here's another image that is from Calico Collage. I just made a little journaling card out of some scrapbook paper, and I used some larger Prima flowers to have some pretty decoration here and there. This is the second signature. This is an envelope that has a pocket behind, and it has a space in here. And then this is a small pocket that you can put a few things in, or if you are worried about the flap coming up, you can tuck it underneath. I made these little tuck spots out of some tickets and added some images from the Calico Collage 1-inch circle Dragonfly kit. Again, I'll have the link in the description box. This pocket I made out of an old dictionary page by folding the page in half and then folding down about 1.5 inches, and I added some lace. So there's a tuck spot here, and then there is a pocket on this side. And this is a journaling notepad. It's got several pieces of paper, a piece of cardstock, and then lace across the top sewn down. There's another journaling spot that I made out of an index card, and then here's a tuck spot on top of an envelope. So there's 2 envelopes here that are taped together with washi tape, and then I've added another journaling card on the inside with stamping and sewing with the lace. Graph paper, center signature. Here's another tuck spot with a small heart-shaped journaling card. On this side, I just used some cardstock and one of the images from Calico Collage. I tried to do a variety of things so it didn't look like it was all completely, just one thing that I used, but that all blended well together. When you're looking here, this is a stencil that I made, and I used some distressed inks with a blending tool, and that's how I got that look. The same over here. Another journaling card I made. I dyed that lace with Tattered Angel's Glimmer Mist. It started out as a white piece of lace, and I sprayed it until I got the color I wanted. This is an envelope that I've decorated, and then it has a little piece of paper inside. If I can get it open. Sometimes you glue things shut by accident, so it has a little card or piece of paper inside with some butterflies. It's not easy to find little pieces of paper with printed dragonflies already on them, so I thought I would just mix a few butterflies in with it. This is a scrap left over from a calendar that is a coloring calendar that I sewed to a piece of cardstock, and there's a tuck spot here. And I stamped throughout. Here's another, and I think you can kind of use that as a tuck spot as well. Notebook paper, it's been sprayed with Tattered Angels. Here's another little piece out of the Calico Collage kit. So in the kit that I made, you'll have all these elements in here, so you can choose to put it together the same way that I did, or you can choose to add things from your stash and make it very personal to what you like. But you'll have, this is a completed component. You will have a tag that's completed and ready to go. You will have this folded pocket ready to go that all you need to do is choose where you want to attach it. Here's the calendar page, and then I just put a tuck spot on the back side. Here's another little pocket envelope that I made out of an old book page and added another little journaling spot inside. And then behind that is a butterfly die cut. Here's another tuck spot here that doesn't have a journaling card, but you can add your own. This notebook paper is sprayed with Tattered Angels, and it is adhered at the top and the bottom. So if you have another journaling card that you want to stick behind there, you can. Here's another little journaling card that I made out of an index card. Another of the Calico Collage image. Pocket I made out of an old book page. And then lace on the back. And then I didn't use these. These are part of the Calico Collage kit. So I thought I would just trim that to fit, and you can choose to place it somewhere else. And you can see the nice pretty pink cardstock, the fabric, and then all the elements that I added. So this particular journal will be listed in my shop. And then, like I said, I have kits, and I will briefly go over what is in a kit. The kit will have the chipboard pieces and cardboard pieces that were part of the cover. It will also have fabric that's enough for the same size cover that I made. And then here are the pieces for the pockets that were on the inside cover. So you can choose to sew or glue those yourself. It'll come with the piece of the pretty meshed tule trim that's in this iridescent color, so you can choose to make yours the same way. It also has a piece of ribbon and lace and a little rickrack and a dragonfly. And then the actual journal pages will vary slightly, because when I use different images they will change up just a little bit. So you'll have extra little things that you can add. Of course, there's some of the journaling cards in notebook paper. The elements you can choose to put on the front. Another journaling card. Some more little hearts that you can use for tuck spots or journaling cards. These are the dragonflies that I use the same design for my ends of my string, so you can use those as well. Butterfly, die cut, corner piece, the words. And then here are the pages that are pretty much ready to go. You just have to glue things together. So this already has the lace on it and has Tattered Angels and has stamping. And each kit is going to have a different image out of this. There are, I believe, 4 of the Calico Collage journal pages and then elements mixed throughout. So here is another page. It's just ready to go. This page isn't glued together, it's just resting together, and I did that just so you had an idea of where I put the elements, and you can choose to use them like I did, or you can choose to use them other places. Here's the next one. So here is that dictionary pocket that I made that already has the lace on here, so you can adhere that down and have a pocket here. And then journaling cards that go with. Journaling pockets, so this is one of those flip up kind. And here's another journaling card, or excuse me, tuck spot. So again, this looks the same as the other, just has different images here. So here's one of the images, and I'll take photographs of these so you can see the pages that are different. The inside guts are pretty much the same, it's just the pages that are a little different. So these are just laying here ready to go. This hasn't been adhered down. So again, if you look at this and you say, no, I think I want this over here, you can do that with the kit. Here's the next page of this particular kit. So what I'll do is I'll have these listed in my shop as kit 1, 2, and 3. If you're interested in one of those kits, just select it and I will send you an invoice, or you'll pay right then. If you are within the United States, it will include the shipping. There are over 90 pieces in this journal kit, so it's lots to play with and be able to add to your own journal that you're going to make with these elements. So there is one of the kits, just to give you an idea of what it looks like, so you can see that there are lots and lots of things in there. I hope you enjoyed seeing the flip through of my Dragonfly journal and the Dragonfly journal kit that I will have available in my shop. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask below. Again, check out that description box for links to my shop, as well as the Calico Collage Dragonfly image. Check out my Facebook groups that I have as well, where you can get lots of other people that will inspire you to make junk journals and sharing junk journals, and we do a lot of swaps as well. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a fabulous day. Bye.